time now for our moment of faith. Something amazing is happening across America. The story over at FaithWire says there's a spiritual reformation, revival sweeping across the country. And we see these stories pop up quite a bit. What is behind the revival across America? Well, let's ask Pastor Brian Gibson, who is with us. Pastor Gibson, always good to see you, sir. Well, tell us about the experience going on down there in your church, because, boy, it's spreading.
Well, hey, it's an honor to be here, David. Yeah, a revival broke out in the churches I pastor in Kentucky and Texas in October. And here we are in February, and the revival fires are still burning bright. You just showed up the Asbury revival a little bit, which has been an epicenter for revival for generations. But there's been a darkness that's hit the land, David, in America, unlike we've ever known in my age group. I'm 46, and I believe revival is always God's answer to darkness. When the darkness rolls, light comes right behind it. And I wish it wasn't like that, but you look at our nation, we've given our justice system over to lies. We've given our education system over to indoctrination. We've given our commerce over to big corporations that don't have American values. So darkness is in the land, and God will not allow the darkness to stand without an answer. Light's coming, and the light is Jesus Christ of Nazareth. The light shines into the darkness, and the darkness will not overcome it. I promise you that.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about revival, kind of what it looks like, what it means, how it's experienced, because, you know, for people that might not understand kind of the spiritual revival, Great Awakening history in our country, what does it look like kind of present day, if you will?
Yeah, revival is bringing back to life something that was dead. I mean, that's the simple way to say it. You got to revive or reawake something that's died, and a religious fervor and a zeal for Jesus, which helped found America. America was founded on Christian principles and Christian values. And as that's died out of culture and the churches have become cold and complacent, death is creeping into every area of who we are. So God comes and says, I'm going to breathe on my church first. And when God breathes on his church, he brings the people who are supposed to be doing the Jesus stuff back to life, right? They start walking, talking, living like Jesus. And so things start happening. They start preaching the gospel to their friends. So revival will look like this. It's full altars at churches of people giving their hearts to Jesus. It's kids like you see on the screen right now, lifting up hands, and they're going after God with all of their heart. It'll have physical miracles. I believe in a God that still does miracles, just like he did in the Bible. You'll see healings. We're seeing that kind of thing right now. And it started in our church in Amarillo for us as a local church, his church, and then we have other campuses. And we had meetings that started, and people just filled the building and they won't leave at night. And they kept coming back. Like night after night, we'll say, hey, it's Monday night. We're going to go again Tuesday night, full crowds. Wednesday night, full crowds, all the way. You write extended meetings. And then we did it so long, right? I was losing my voice, running out of steam, and we started moving it to other locations. But everywhere we're going right now, David, revival like this is breaking out. And I've been preaching for over 20 years. I've never seen a move of God like this in my life. I've read about it. I've seen it. It's happened in America a couple times before. Right. There's a first and second Great Awakening. This could be the third.
Pastor Brian Gibson, great to see you again. And I'm so glad to hear that of what's happening down in your churches down there in Kentucky, or God's churches, but the ones that you're pastoring and shepherding over in Kentucky and Texas. I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Great to see you.
Hey, bless you, David.